Hey, what is up YouTube? LegspreaderZombie here, and today I've got a deck profile for you. As you can see in the title, that profile is going to be Blackwings. Now, Blackwings is a deck I've always run for. I've run it for quite some years now. I've been on and off running it. I just completed the deck upon getting back in Yu-Gi-Oh! A couple months ago. But anyway, here's the deck. Hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, first off, we start off with, of course, 3 Blackwing Share the Blue Flame. For those of you who don't know what this does, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon a Blackwing monster from your deck with 1500 or less attack. He gets a lot of plays started, helps you get a lot of synchros out, and if you use him with Black Whirlwind, that is very good. Those of you who don't know what Black Whirlwind is, we'll get to that in a minute. 3 Bore the Spears. It's also one of those kind of necessary cards. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Blackwing Bore the Spear, you can special summon him. So just imagine a hand like if you have Sirocco the Dawn out, your opponent has a monster on the field, normal summon Sirocco, special summon, they have a defense position monster, you can pierce for 3700, because Sirocco makes the attack gain go pretty high. It's just good for a lot of plays, synchros, exceeds, all that stuff. It's very good to have in the deck. Probably the best card in this deck for me, in my opinion. It's got to be Blackwing Blizzard the Far North. For those of you who don't know what this does, whenever this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a level 4 Blackwing monster from your graveyard in defense position. Or I don't know if it's level 4 or just... yeah, it's level 4. And that helps you get a lot of synchros off. Level 6 synchros to be more specific. That's right, I actually run a decent amount of level 6 synchros in this deck. Next up, we got Blackwing Vayu the Emblem of Honor. Run 3 of him. You can remove from play him and another Blackwing monster in the graveyard to special summon a Blackwing Synchro from your extra deck, but its effects are negated. You can also use him on the field for a Synchro summon if you use Blackwing Share the Blue Flame, because whenever Blackwing Share the Blue Flame special summons a monster, its effects are negated. So his effect is negated, then you can Synchro for a 5 if you want to, if you end up getting him out. Or what you're usually going to want to do, wait until you get a Blackwing, what's his face, an Armor Master in the graveyard. If your Armor Master ends up going down, special summon Silverwind, which is a 2800 beater. Pretty good if you ask me. Alright, next up, 2 Blackwing Sirocco the Dawns. What this does is, if your opponent controls a monster while you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing, and you can use his effect to target one Blackwing monster on the field. And that monster gains attack equal to all other Blackwings on your side of the field except for itself. So like I said, if you want to normal summon him and then go into Blackwing Bore the Spear by special summoning, you could go up to 3700 attack on Bore the Spear, pierce for 3700. That's pretty good. Next up, Blackwing Colute the Moonshadow. If this card is in your hand, when a Blackwing monster attacks or is attacked, discard this card from your hand, and that monster gains 1400 attack. So that's pretty good. I run 2 of him. I think you can run 3, but 2 seems to work just fine for me, so I'm okay with that. Next up, Blackwing Breeze the Zephyr. This goes really, really well with Black Whirlwind if you want to normal summon Blackwing Share the Blue Flame. Then you add him to your hand. Whenever he's added to your hand by a card effect, you can special summon him. So added to your hand by Black Whirlwind, special summon him, go into Armor Master. That seems to work pretty darn well. Next, 1 Gale, because Gale's at 1 as far as I'm concerned. Still, I thought he was going to 2, but nope, just 1, which I'm fine. Whenever you special summon, or if you control another Blackwing monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can cut a monster's attack in half. So that's pretty good, and he's a tuner. So a tuner that special summons and then cuts in half, that's pretty good if you ask me. And then that's it for the Blackwing monsters. The last monster we have is Dark Armed Dragon. You have exactly 3 dark monsters in your graveyard. You could special summon him from your hand. That is pretty good. A lot of the point of this deck is to get him out or to synchro for level 6s. So it's got quite a few different goals going on there. It's not just those, but those are the major ones. So if you can accomplish any of those goals, then you're doing good. That's what you're supposed to do. Alright, next up we got spells. We got 2 Black Whirlwinds. I know Black Whirlwind's at 3. But I thought that was kind of overkill. 2 seems to work just fine for me. What Black Whirlwind does, whenever you normal summon a Blackwing monster, you can add a Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than the monster you just summoned. So if you were to summon Blackwing, Share the Blue Flame, you can get Breeze the Zephyr to your hand, special summon, go for level 7 synchro, or you could get Bora the Spear, even, and then special summon him, go for Exceed, just whatever you do. There's a lot of plays you can get off with Black Whirlwind. It is very good in this deck. I mean, it's made for Blackwing, so of course it's going to be good, but yeah, 2 seems to work just fine. Next up, Dark Eruption. This is really good because it helps you get your Blackwing Blizzard the Far North back. Get your Blizzard the Far North back, normal summon him, go into a level 6 synchro pretty quickly. And it's another one of those that gets a dark out of your graveyard just in case you have too many. And say you have 5 in your graveyard and one of those is a Blizzard, one's a level 4 Blackwing monster. I've done this I don't know how many times. Use Dark Eruption, get Blizzard back, normal summon Blizzard, get a level 4, then you have 3 in your graveyard, special summon Dark Armed, go for a level 6 synchro. It's just combo upon combo. It works really well. Alright, next some generic stuff. We got 3 Forbidden Lance, 2 MSTs, and a Dark Hole. Alright, that's it for spells. Now let's go to traps. We have Blackwing Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. If you control exactly 3 Blackwing monsters, you can activate this card from your hand, and what it does is it destroys all your opponent's set, spell, and traps. But you can also just set this and use it as a normal spell. If you control a Blackwing monster activated, it does the same thing, destroy other set, spell, and traps. It's pretty good. It's especially since Heavy Storm is banned, this is a good card to run in the deck, and I figured 2 works just fine. Next up we got 2 Icarus attacks. One of your Blackwings is about to be destroyed. Activate that Icarus attack. Pop 2 cards. It's pretty good. So we got generic stuff. Couple Bribes, couple Mirror Force, Compulse, and a Torrential. Alright, well that's it for the main deck. Now let's go on to the extra deck. Like I said, I run a lot of level 6s in this deck, so Blackwing Armed Wing, very, very good to have in this deck. What it does, if it attacks a defense position monster, it gains 500 attack, and he has piercing damage. So he's 2300 attack to begin with. That's not bad at all. Next we actually got a newer card, Powered Insectron. I use him in those instances where, you know, I'm afraid of my opponent's back row. He's got a lot of back row. For those of you who don't know what he does when he's normal summoned, he can't be his summon, I forget exactly. This card is synchro summoned this turn. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Also, you take no damage. So, if your opponent's got a bottomless trap hole, not going to work. Torrential, not going to work. The only thing that really can stop this upon it coming out that I can think of is Solemn Warning, which that's at 1. So, if they use it, they end up using their warning on this. If you ask me, it's not really worth it. It's just for those plays where if you want to, you know, you have an open shot or something, just whatever you want to do with it. It's pretty good. Next up, we got level 7s. We got 2 Armor Masters. This card can't be destroyed by battle, so that's pretty good. 2500 attack, level 7. Plus, if he's in the grave with Vayu, you can get out Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant, which I'll go ahead and show that now. It's level 8. Pretty good. This also has another effect. Armor Master, whenever he attacks a monster, put a wedge counter on it. The next turn, you can remove that wedge counter, and its attack, I don't know if it's a defense, but I know its attack goes down to 0. So that's pretty darn good, if you ask me. Plus, Cataster can't get over this Armor Master since it's a dark, so that's good too. Next up, we got Black Rose. I mean, if we run some level 7s, we can get Black Rose up pretty easily, not bad. Level 5s don't really do much in this deck, but I do have one just in case the opportunity arises, like I said, with Shura and Vayu. Level 5 Cataster, I mean, not bad really. And then a couple level 8s, we got Crimson Blader. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. Next turn they can't do their battle phase, so that's pretty good. Stardust. For Exceeds, we got number 50, Black Ship of Corn, not bad. Utopia, generic. Maestroke, and then one that's probably going to throw some people off. We got Steel Swarm Roach. I think this card is really good this format because Light Swarms, a lot of people are getting hype over Light Swarms, and it's going to be good for a while as long as people are playing that deck, because it stops JD in its tracks. I have been stopped by Steel Swarm Roach multiple times when playing Blackwings. Anyway, that is it for the deck. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you think. Tell me what improvements you think I can make. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.